friends, I'm Penny Hunt, and this is Penny Heart to Heart. I pop in occasionally with these Penny Heart to Heart sessions, and I talk to you about what I've written. I pick a writing, usually one that I just recently posted, and explain to you a little bit of the background about why I wrote it, what caused me to start thinking about it, and explain the concept to you a little bit more than what might be just in the writing. Excuse me. Today I want to talk to you about the writing that I posted this morning, actually. Stop thinking and begin thanking. And I wanted to talk to you about the difference between the two and why I think that is so important. How many times have you had a problem or an issue or a situation where you just think and think and think and think and you can't think your way out of it? You just can't figure out the answer. You can't come up with a solution. Maybe the problem is that you just need to tweak this just a little bit and stop thinking and begin thanking. It's one letter in the word that if you change it can make such a difference. I want to tell you why I think this way. I believe that until you are thankful for what you have now, you will never have more. Let me say that again. Until you are thankful for what you have now, you will never have more. So let's just say you want a new home, or you want a different job, or you want to improve your relationship. Until you begin being thankful for the home you have now, the job you have now, the relationship you have now, it will never improve. You won't have the opportunity to get that better job or get a bigger house or whatever it is. I think right now in our world and in our lives, we have a lot of stuff happening. We have a lot of issues. We have issues on our personal level, on our community level, on the world level of what's going on. And can we think our way through? We are a society that values maps and graphs and data and facts and figures. And sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can't think your way through. You can't make enough spreadsheets to make sense of it all. And so what you need to do is slow down your life, stop for a while, and look around at what you're grateful for. If you have a job, you want a better job, but if you have a job now, be thankful that you do have a job when many don't. Be thankful for the paycheck you are taking home. Even though maybe it's not where you want to live. Maybe it's not the perfect living environment. But be thankful that you have a home of some form. Be thankful that you have a place to call home. Maybe your relationship is struggling. I think right now with the isolation and everything that's going on in our world, relationships can be struggling. But look around, what is good about it? What can you be thankful for about your relationship now? And when you start living in that place of being thankful, living in that place of gratitude for what you already have, doors will start to open, relationships will improve, things will get better. I had a young person contact me once when I was talking about this some years ago, and she said she had just gotten a promotion at work, and she said she really wanted out of the job that she had, and she remembered hearing me speak and talking about this concept. And so she started being thankful for the job she was in, even though she didn't like it. She didn't want to be there. But she started looking at it from a place of gratitude. And she was so grateful that the new job had become her life now. And she looked back on that one concept and thought that changed her whole attitude. Stop thinking and begin thanking. Until you are grateful for what you have now, you will never have more. So write that down. Put it somewhere on your bathroom mirror. Stop thinking and begin thanking. Until I am grateful for what I have now, I will never get more. And so maybe your line that you want on your bathroom mirror is, I'm grateful for what I have now. I'm grateful for what I have now. And then your mind will start tracking, what do I have now? What am I grateful for? Our minds are like little computers, and if you give it a job, it will start searching. So if you give your mind the job of looking from a place of gratitude, looking for what you're grateful for, your mind will start searching for it, and it will find things. It will find things. And even if you can't, if you think there's nothing to be grateful for, I talk a lot about gratitude lists and living in gratitude. If the only thing you can think of is that you have shoes on your feet and you had a tuna sandwich for lunch, be grateful for that today. Maybe you want a better lunch tomorrow, but be grateful for what you had today. Start simple. And again, your mind will start clicking and adding up the things that you're grateful for. And you will be surprised how your life will change, how your life will improve when you stop thinking and begin thanking. So many times when we think of all the negative. We think of all the things we don't have. We think of all the things we want that we feel like we're never going to have. We think about all the problems and all the barriers between us and where we want to be. That thinking can drive us crazy, and it is not helpful. It is like meditating on the negative. Don't do that. Change thinking to thanking. Be grateful for what you have and where you are now, and see what happens in your life. I always put the link to the writing with these FaceTime Lives so that if you haven't read it yet, you can read it. I also do audio for every writing, so you can listen to it if you prefer that, or you can read it and listen to it. But I encourage you to try this. Try it for a week and see what happens. And maybe a week will lead to a month, and maybe it will be your goal for next year to look at life in a new way. I thank you for sharing this little bit of time with me. I'm Pennie Hunt.